Annie accidentally saw the new maid doing strange hand gestures. It looked like she was putting a curse on her mother. Before Annie could record it, the maid stopped. The next day, Annie secretly hid a recorder under the maid's pillow. She wanted to prove the maid was lying and framing her mother. When a maid named Sheila showed up and completely changed her life. On her first day in the house, Sheila barged straight into Annie's bedroom without permission. Annie scolded her, but Sheila, who was on her period, sat directly on Annie's bed. When Annie saw bloodstains on the sheets, she lost her temper and tried to throw Sheila out. But to Annie's shock, her mother didn't blame Sheila and told her to stop causing trouble. Annie started noticing how strange her mother was acting. Ever since Sheila moved in, Sheila could wear Annie's clothes freely. Even when Annie objected, her mother defended Sheila, saying it was just clothes, and Sheila didn't have any of her own. This confused Annie. Her mother never let anyone touch her belongings before. Annie investigated, but found her mother only had one child, herself. Not long after, Sheila deliberately fell down the stairs. When the mother ran to check, Sheila accused Annie, claiming Annie told her to clean the stairs. Her mother exploded in anger, scolding Annie for making such a demand, and punished her by forcing her to do Sheila's chores. From then on, Annie became the servant, while Sheila enjoyed a carefree life. Annie tried to explain Sheila fell on purpose, but her mother slapped her again, refusing to listen. Annie couldn't believe her mother would treat her this way, but things only got worse. The next morning, when Annie tried to leave for school, she found her door locked. Her mother told her to stay home and reflect. Meanwhile, Sheila, with her mother's support, enrolled in the Royal Academy, officially shedding her maid status and stepping into Annie's rightful life. Now that she had the title of a young lady, Sheila dropped the act. She mocked Annie, saying even if she broke Annie's legs, her mother wouldn't stop her. Annie didn't believe it, but Sheila picked up a wooden stick and moved to hit her. At that moment, her mother arrived. Annie thought she'd protect her, but instead, her mother held Sheila's hand and announced Sheila was now her new daughter. She even declared Sheila would be the family heir. Annie argued the decision was unfair, but her mother shouted at her to go reflect in her room and forbade her from being involved in inheritance matters. Annie refused to give up. She remembered Sheila had a package she guarded carefully. She was certain the truth lay inside. Meanwhile, her mother was announcing Sheila's succession to the rest of the family. Her grandparents strongly opposed, saying Annie was the only legitimate heir. The butler and all the servants sided with Annie. They couldn't understand what trick Sheila had used to make the mother abandon her own child. As the room filled with doubt and anger, Annie arrived holding the evidence she had found.